Yo, oh wait.
Yo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear you, but I can hear you. You good? You good? You good? Good morning.
Hello?
What's happening?
There we go. All right. Good morning.
How was your
Let's
weekend?
get right into
Great. Good weekend. Good
Yeah.
weekend.
Amazing.
Had some weddings, had some birthday parties.
Yeah.
It was all good. No.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin and his wife expecting. I went to a baby shower. Good time.
Yes.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, man. Let's jump right into
Let's
this.
get right into it. We have the California Task Force, which was put together to handle reparations, voted 5-4 to base compensation plans on your lineage rather than the race. And some people are upset about that. We discussed that in the shop a few times because now you have to prove that you are a descendant of a slave. So
Wait, here we go.
Nah, they're not just gonna go by that.
I'm black.
When they gave all them other folks their reparations, did they have to prove things as such?
No.
No, but it's a lot. So
Yeah.
Here's how it breaks down. They said it's 2.6 million total black residents in California, and they estimate that 2 million qualify. So that's what they estimate, which is about 76%.
Ooh, we
That's
getting
a
some
lot.
reparations, boy.
Hey, so even the ones that can't prove it, then the 76% should help out. With
You know what I'm about to
with
get?
the 24.
A Cadillac with rims on it.
What did he say?
Brand new. So look, if you do the math, they estimate it's gonna cost them $672 billion to handle that. So that roughly comes out to like over 300,000 per individual. Now that includes the cost of dispersing and verifying. That's a lot of money though.
300 grand.
I don't know how much that's going to, make it to the people, but that's a lot just a budget to set aside and say we estimate that's what it's going to cost.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see, but the thing is, they have not announced yet what proof they will accept.
Oh boy, that's gonna be trying to find
Cadillac
like
with
a quarter
rims
in
on
the
it.
land of a
Cadillac with rims on it and fried chicken all day.
See, that's why they don't like it. That's why they don't want to do it. That's why they don't want to do it.
Yeah,
Diamond in the back.
I'm going to
Some
get a
rooftop.
big diamond gold chain that says, thank you.
What does that signify to you?
Yeah. You know what? Might have to get a caddy too, though.
Yeah. What y'all
Pay
know
the cost
about
to be the boss.
it just shows that we gotta really account for the fact that a lot of these records are going to be impossible to get your hands on.
Well, once
You know what I
again,
So
Who are the record keepers? That's
shout out
the
to the
question.
people who live in California because we about to get reparations. I don't know about no Arizona or Nevada or nothing.
So stay tuned, but no, really look into that and stay on top of it because they're going to announce the compensation next year, and also the crucial part is what forms of proof you will accept. Because if you just can't go up there and show your skin tone, you know what I mean, it's going to be a little interesting to see how you're going to have to prove. Because even I tried to get on Ancestry.com, and they already openly acknowledge that it's difficult when you're dealing with African Americans because you can only go back so far. Mm-hmm. It's not like you got a birth certificate and a social security number and all of these documents that are readily available.
Y'all got rid of a lot of that stuff is locked up, kept away.
They're going to slave records, and then even when you go to slave records, a lot of plantations when they would purchase slaves, it was just birth date, like male, female, things like that. It wasn't your name and you know, it's going to be a little difficult. You said watermelon Hennessy.
Watermelon Hennessy martinis all day.
All right.
What? I'll let you boy.
How soon?
Next year.
As soon as next year?
So 2023.
Yeah,
so the
next
first
year.
payments can be issued out as soon
some
as
some
next
states
year?
have already paid a few recipients because California is not the only state doing this. But
Damn.
just pay attention to ways you'll be able to prove that you're a descendant. That's big.
Right.
So-
Now, will that be another lawsuit?
Yeah.
Because how can the burden of proof be on the the
Prove I'm not a slave.
Right.
A descendant
Exactly.
of a slave. You know
Prove
what I mean?
First of all,
Yeah, I would think that would be because really, when you look at it, okay, if they say they
Prove
estimate
I'm not a slave.
it's 2.6 million black residents, and it's only 25% roughly that would not qualify.
Go ahead and run that
Just
check to
run it to
everybody.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh well.
yeah,
Should have been doing that.
yeah. Or
Shouldn't
just
have been
take
doing it.
$100,000 off everybody else's and pay. Spread it out. 200 grand.
Take
then.
it off Lyndon's and give it.
Hey, man.
Wait, little side.
I could turn 200.
Little small sidebar. Good looking out, Dad by God. Jackie Robinson, day 415. Thank you. That's coming up real
Jackie
soon.
Robinson. Oh yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
look out for that.
Yeah.
Moving on to
We gotta get to a Dodger game.
rapper T.I. got into a heated exchange. We talked about
did he?
this
Yeah.
with a comedian, female comedian who mentioned his sexual assault allegations. He didn't like that,
Wow.
and he also got booed recently too. So I think he got booed at a show too. But I think this is showing that like this is not the same arena that you were in. You
Well,
know?
nowadays,
it's a little
you know,
different
it's you can't say what you want to say no more.
at all.
No.
But at
No,
the
you
same
cannot.
time, I think there needs to be certain platforms where shit don't change. And if you know you've been doing some things that people can call into question that's gonna give a comedian material, don't take your ass to the damn comic show. You feel me?
I mean,
Because they gonna say something about it. Nothing's off limits, man.
it shouldn't. You're right.
Nothing is off
I
limits.
got
Right.
nothing. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I mean, I do want to say this.
that's like R. Kelly going up in there. Sorry,
Oh man.
Comedy as an art form. If people change that, and if that gets politicized, then this is
It's
just
over.
Yeah.
It's just
we're
really
gonna
like
be some
'Cause
dull
the freedom of-
MFers.
the freedom
this is these are comedians. This is their art form. I think that some things are tough to deal with, just like in family and life. You know what I mean? You don't tell your granny and them to shut up when they talk about some deep stuff. You know,
This shit whoop your ass.
art imitates life. They talk about stuff that's real,
Yeah.
stuff that's
And
felonious
this-
too, and they make it funny. But I don't know if people should be
Facts.
kind of like really getting so emotional about the whole experience. You
Right.
know?
Yeah,
Right.
that's I feel the same way. I was just gonna add that they already took it from here. We can't say what we used to say in the barbershop no more. You know what I'm saying? Let alone like if this was one of the last platforms, it's gone. If you take it away from the comedies, where can
Right.
you go keep it a buck at? Like about, and it don't even matter if it's right or not. I'm saying where can people go sit down and just shoot the shit from the hip, their
Hey,
opinion, and just let it be what it is,
Right.
no judgment.
And
Like
not
how
get-
we just
and
feel,
not get canceled,
and not get
not
canceled,
get,
and like I feel like sometimes I can't even talk.
But the thing is, I feel like, all right, you have these allegations, you know what I mean? And he's not the only one. Think about how many, like real talk, think about even with, like you said, R. Kelly or Bill Cosby, there's a point where these things are just allegations before they get proven. So are you not allowed to speak on something that's in the news until, you know what I mean? It's a gray area where now you don't
Comedians are
have
not
freedom of
lawyers.
speech.
They're not lawyers.
Yeah, it's just
know
you
what I mean?
going
True.
up there
I
and,
do agree.
and you're saying
And-
jokes and it's a joke.
Yeah,
It's not like you're
Man.
saying,
I feel
So
like
let them
as
say
long as-
allegedly then when they tell them the joke.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
as long as it's
You know what I mean?
tasteful, like I wouldn't, like this, it wasn't bad, but of
Jay,
course if
Just
But
a
hold on,
lot of
this-
them aren't
I mean,
tasteful.
but think
I mean,
about it though.
it's-
He can't make a joke about sexual allegations.
But what I mean by tasteful is like I don't want a comedian be like just in a corner in the crowd like pointing to a girl like this bitch like it's like okay like let's be respectful.
man, comedians ain't respectful,
but I-
man.
How can he be mad about that? But
I'm just the T.I.
we
thing. I
used to
agree.
clown people who stuttered. You know what I'm saying? Like coming up, like that's a real problem.
It is.
That's
I mean, we
what
would
I'm
clown
saying
people
now.
who had, like, I hate to say it, but people who had actual serious shit going on with them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And now, but this is an allegation. We don't even know if the stuff is true or not. You can't take a joke.
No, I think T.I. was a little too sensitive. I agree. He should have
Jean
put
said
his big boy
strip
pants.
club might be the only place left. The strip club, according to Jean.
Thanks, Bijan.
And I used to stutter. So shout out to the speech impediment.
And I didn't mean that.
Fam.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
No, that's okay. You were right. People did used
No,
to.
yeah, no. I'm trust me. I'm familiar with speech impediment. I had to deal with that with one of my children. Like, no,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's real though. Like, people have gotten clowned for different, deformities and stuff. Like
way
Jay
worse.
said, way
pretty
worse.
Much, yeah.
By people that weren't even comedians.
Yeah, they
exactly.
sometimes at the show.
But the question is, who polices art forms, certain genres? Who's going to be the police? You know what I mean? Who are the police over the people telling them?
I'm gonna be honest. I think all this stuff is
just
just everybody just too sensitive. Period.
I think a lot of, like you always say this, a lot of people can make a joke,
but can't take
a
it.
joke.
Oh my man,
You say that a lot.
I do.
And you up there, you're going to be talking about somebody as a comedian.
And
So
you're
just-
a public figure.
So,
gonna get talked about.
So if you do that, then I just feel like, make sure that you don't talk about nobody then.
Yeah,
Don't talk about nobody because you don't like being talked about.
or just don't go.
Yeah.
But
You don't even need to do this. Like,
And that's not safe because you still gonna get talked about. It is what it
still gonna get
is.
talked
It is
about.
what it
It's a
is.
joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
What we got?
Oh, this is a great documentary. The link is in the bio too, by the way. This is the America's Black Upper Class, Rich, Successful, and Empowered. Remember that documentary we put on YouTube?
I think we need to run that one more time today.
Yeah, we can.
Sidebar, I just found out, yes, we have more black kids or black men in college than jail. That is a fact. Look it up. And our race, black, is the second wealthiest in America.
Yeah, they said 1 in 50 African American
Yeah,
families
so
are
we
millionaires,
thriving,
which
y'all.
is the second
We
largest.
thriving.
group.
We are thriving,
And the
y'all.
great thing about the documentary was it wasn't like
my favorite word
your
right
stereotype. It wasn't like your rappers, your NBA, like LeBron's not on here.
Like,
you don't
yeah,
see
people, we are doing our thing. So
Jay-Z and Beyonce. These are like real estate, agents,
investments and everything. We are doing our thing.
They even had a couple on there that was deep into like the hair industry, which is crazy because we spend as a people so much money in the hair industry. That's our industry. We know.
Exactly.
We come in here, we look good, we take care of ourselves. We're very on top.
I think
of it
we
when
need
it
to
comes
take
hair.
over the hair industry completely.
Exactly. So that's why that was good because that couple was out of Texas. But look at the documentary. The link is in the bio for this episode. It's great. Share with people because it just gives you a different light and it.
That's America's Black Upper Class, y'all.
Yeah, it sheds light on how many of us are out here really getting some money in ways that
Getting
you
to
don't
that
see all the
bag.
time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it'll give you a little encouragement and show you like, okay, it's people out here that are really getting to some billions.
Getting to
You
that
know, and some
bag.
100 millions and
Yeah.
some 100,000s.
Yeah. Gesundheit.
So if you have to see it to believe it, go ahead and check that out.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a very good documentary.
Oh, snap. I'm tripping.
What?
The next one. My bad.
Oh,
I need to get on this myself.
the next one.
Oh, is that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm slipping, y'all.
Announcement. Drum roll, please.
One more day.
One more day. You got one more day to sign up for Universal Basic Income. The link is also in the description for this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Lynden, remind me before I leave when I get a free moment to fill out this application. Boy, I need to get my bread.
Yeah, the deadline for applications is April 13th. So
Lynden.
you got today, and tomorrow is going to be the last and final day.
Lynden, Shima. Cadillac with rims.
Hey,
Watermelon,
look at this.
Hennessy,
Hold on.
martinis.
Here we
boy.
go.
I'm
Somebody
going up.
come get him. Somebody come get
I'm
him,
going
y'all.
up. What? I'm going up.
Every stereotype.
All I'm bumping if I get that.
Fried chicken every day.
Oh no! Don't do that. not the chicken.
Hey, if you get to breathe, that means you should be able to qualify
Fried
for
chicken,
everything else.
watermelon, Cadillac Sophie. I can't wait to get this bread.
Yeah. Just make sure. And you know what? It's crazy because that's going into the next topic of why this money's coming out. Because these damn robots. So Chipotle is going to debut later on this year a chip making robot called Chippy. They will be making your chips and hopefully not put too much damn salt on them.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm all for it because I keep going to Chipotle. No offense, Chipotle, but man, the chips either be too salty or goddamn stale. Man, it be pissing me off, bro. Look,
I don't know, though, man.
I don't want to take away no job, but I need my.
That's what it's going to do.
That's what it's doing. Yeah. So they're saying this is because of the labor shortage, and it particularly hits that industry hard. But this is the future, man.
Yeah.
As more, especially low skilled things like flipping something, and flipping burgers. They already have them in a lot of other restaurants.
So what industries are humans going into? Is it job creation for people who
that'll be trying to repair these robots?
Robots, yeah.
That's going to be a growing industry because this is the future. Like every time I read any article on robots, it's not a matter of if, it's just when. And they're just taking over more and more jobs. Right. And if you think about it from a business perspective, it makes complete sense.
Yeah.
That robot don't need no breaks, no lunch breaks. Yeah. It's not calling in sick.
I just seen a video of it. It pull up to you just like this. And then you just
have you seen the delivery in the hotels and stuff and at
what?
resorts?
Oh no, that's not cool.
Campuses too, yeah.
That's not cool.
They deliver your food with the
No, I want somebody. I go to a hotel. I want you to bring me my food.
Yeah, no, they have the robot.
R2D2.
Are they bring?
I can't tip R2D2.
I was gonna say, but are they gonna bring the bill?
No, I'm not tipping him.
What if he give you cold customer service?
No, I ain't gonna lie. No,
I'm with Jay.
No, I'm with Jay.
Great.
I'm with Jay.
It's a robot. What is to tip a robot for?
I'm never tipping no damn robot.
Thank you, man. What? Get out of here.
Fuck out of here. You didn't put niggas out of jobs. You didn't put people out of. I'm sorry, Shima. Go ahead. I didn't overtalk.
The people who put the food in there, put it in there with care. It's still warm. It's hot. You know what I mean?
A robot ain't doing a little bit of this, pinch of this, pinch of that. Heavy on that salt.
Listen, if you're enjoying this podcast, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and also sign up for notifications so you can know when we're on. Okay.
Bijan, ain't no damn robot barbers.
Hey man, look, you're going too far, bro.
Hey,
you're going too far with that one.
Now it's too far. See, now it's too far. It's gonna take your time.
Don't even play like that.
Yeah, I told you before. I know, bro.
A robot is not about to hold no razor blade to nobody.
Hell no.
That's not going to happen.
Not going to happen. And it's a whole lot of blends that this robot will not be able to do.
And if your edges is hidden, that's danger too. So
yeah, no, that ain't going to ever happen.
But yeah, so what I would try to do, this company is called Mizo. Just look them up and maybe invest in them too. It's a good investment to look to see which.
Oh, you do damn right. I'm gonna do that.
Which company is providing all the robots to? Because we also covered this in another episode where some businesses were using this for clerical positions and in, warehouses, mail rooms. And remember the robots that trapped the Amazon workers? They already having difficulties.
Yeah.
They had some examples where the robots was blocking them in the aisles and stacking the boxes high.
Okay.
They had to get on their cell phone and be like, hey.
Okay, Eagle Eye. All right.
R2D2 done trap me.
Man.
So, I just don't wonder. I don't understand why we have to move forward with certain things. Some things should just stay the same.
Nah.
Change.
Nah, that's how
we gotta go to robots.
That's how you get the breathe money. Things is changing. Things is changing. They wasn't giving you breathe money 20 years ago.
Man, look, moving right along, please.
The Lake Show.
The Lakers. Yo.
Ish.
I told you they was going, man. Frank Vogel out of here, man.
See, let me tell you how good change is. Crack went from an epidemic to a disease.
That's a messed up picture.
Nah,
he look all sad and shit.
Man, he should.
Man,
he should.
First of all, let me say it is not Vogel's fault.
It's not Vogel's fault.
Listen, no disrespect to Frank Vogel. I think this year does not show his level of coaching and his ability. Obviously, he has success with Indiana. I mean, obviously, he won a championship here.
Yes, he did.
But I think what happened, it goes all the way up to Rob Pelinka.
Yeah,
He
fire
put together a group of guys, and I think that group was just not buying into his system. Period.
We need Magic and Jerry West. Sorry, I said it. Jerry, please come back.
Yeah,
please come back. We sorry. Whatever we did, Jerry, we sorry. Please come back. Please.
Like Frank Vogel, I don't know if you think about it, until he got to the Lakers, he's never had a big task of coaching like super egos and superstars.
Yeah, man, there was a lot of egos.
He had Paul George when he was young and just developing. He had Roy Hibbert who was developing.
Right.
And he was just a defensive player.
Danny Granger.
Yeah, it wasn't any. You got LeBron, Carmelo, Anthony Davis, Westbrook. Like that's a lot. Dwight Howard,
Ariza.
You have a lot of people that are proven, and you know, I think it's hard to buy.
Yeah, I don't think it was his fault.
Hey,
I think it's
DeAndre Jordan's
the
still here too, right?
No, I think he gone. DeAndre Jordan gone, I think.
Yeah, DeAndre's gone.
I think it's the player's fault, man. I'm not blaming Vogel because when you watch the game,
it's his fault too, though. It's partially his fault because look, I'm gonna tell you why. As a coach, it's
always a coach fault.
Listen, as a coach, right? Your job is to coach and come up with a system, get everybody on the same page. That didn't happen. Even when you say he's a defensive coach, right? But where the defense at?
But
no, it wasn't
like it wasn't. But it wasn't like there was defense due to lack of defensive schemes. It was defense not being played due to laziness because I'm old.
That's still your job.
Yeah, it's still your job.
Yeah, but I can't make you have better work ethic.
Why not?
How you can't? You can't.
You a coach?
Nah, you can't put. Well, then okay, to that degree, you probably right.
Then why are you starting me?
Because certain coaches will bring a certain fear out of you and make you work harder.
Because look, to go to your point. So I guess
in that sense,
what would you do if you were a head coach and you got a player that, like you just said, is not motivated, is not doing X, Y, and Z? What do you do then? Is he starting still?
Hell no.
Yeah, but benching him ain't gonna work either. Like he benched Russell Westbrook,
but he
wasn't playing no defense.
Started his ass the next game. So it's like
I blame more. I think I blame the players more than I do the coach.
That's why
I can see that because you know your assignment. Facts. You know, it's like you know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, and a lot of games y'all was in during the season, and it really just came down to just nigga. I'm tired. They tired.
Yeah, they old, but that's why I think Rob Pelinka ultimately is going to be in the hot seat. See, the coach, it's the blame game, right? So anytime something goes wrong, you got to look to say, who can we blame? Right. You're not going to blame the players.
No, you're not.
You're paying them too much money, and they superstars. They keep the fans coming into the building. The coach is the first person to go. That's the first line.
Yeah, so that's it's rolled downhill.
And the Lakers,
I mean, especially with the players we got, of course they're gonna throw the butt.
Lakers have been running through coaches lately too.
And then now what? Now that you got rid of the coach, what?
Well, you know what?
Who's next?
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson is a candidate. I would love to have Mark Jackson.
He gonna have to keep his personal situation out the Lakers because it is a Lake show, bro. They gonna have side pieces. Mark,
he got to keep the Bible. You got to keep the Bible at the house.
Yeah, you know, you're just gonna have to pray before you get to practice. I mean, because I want Mark Jackson to come.
Keep that at the crib. Because that was what happened in Golden State. You know, that was his team. He did a good job over there.
I don't know if Mark can do it though either.
No, he could do it.
Yeah,
because people respect Mark Jackson.
Exactly.
You know, Mark Jackson knows basketball. I mean, hands down.
Think the biggest.
They laughed at that man when he said when he was in Golden State. He said, "We're going to be a playoff team."
Yeah.
They let man please
look at what Dad buy,
and that turned into a dynasty.
Said look what he said.
Check LeBron's previous team. He changed
D Wade's game. Basically, LeBron changes everyone's game, and it's been successful at times, but this is the time where I'm sorry, Russell Westbrook is like the poor man's version. I don't agree with this, bro.
How do we change D Wade and maybe Bosh, but not man.
No,
D Wade was
he didn't change.
D Wade was you forgot D Wade got a championship before LeBron did.
He didn't change Bosh's game. Bosh had to change his game to fit into their system,
right? And D Wade he changed his game too in the sense where he became a wingman. You know what I'm saying? Like he was off the ball. LeBron can't play off the ball. That's the problem. He can't, but everybody else can play off the ball.
LeBron didn't change the way. The way just was like, okay, we're just going to let you have the team.
Right. Yeah.
That's not a change. No.
In a nutshell, LeBron James can't play off the ball. Therefore, everybody else is going to have to learn how to play off the ball. And this time it didn't work. Russell Westbrook cannot play off the ball.
Not too many people can. The only people that play off the ball really well are slashers and shooters.
Well, then that's what LeBron needs to adjust his game.
No, I agree with you. But
And learn how to play off the ball. Kobe and Mike have to learn how to play off the ball.
But I'm saying that's a lot of that falls on who picked these players. Who thought this chemistry was going to be better? It's not. I don't know how much of that Frank Vogel.
LeBron did that.
If LeBron did it, then he has a lot of accountability. if because now from what I'm reading and what we talked about earlier, if LeBron did say hey and stop some deals from going down, like with the DeRozan, then he's definitely at fault. And I'm not against getting rid of a lot of people.
I just think it's one of the things where LeBron will never be able to adjust his game. So, and that's not shade, you know what I mean? Because he's won 4 rings doing it how he does it.
I'm like, that's heavy. That's heavy.
No, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying he. I mean, that's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? If he can control
But he's
the whole
already
team,
adjusted his game.
I don't think so. He still has the ball the whole time.
No, but I'm saying
He's
he doesn't
controlling
play. He
them.
doesn't play the same way that he did. That's all I meant by that. He's different. So
Like slow down.
And we finally finished. Can we get an applause? We finally finished. I can't even get it out. We finally finished paying off Luau Dang, man.
That's a doggone.
Woo, woo, woo.
Hey,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
hold on, I got
the
I actually
greatest
got that.
Laker of all time. He didn't even play.
Hey, man, that dude right there. We've been paying him for about damn near 10 years, man. It seemed like how long? When did we get him?
Oh no, but I'm glad.
Thank
he's
you.
gone.
Luau Dang's gone. So
Moving right along.
hopefully Lake Show will have something to look forward to next year. I'm hoping we get Mark Jackson. I don't even know who else is out there to get. So moving on, last but not least,
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods is
returned
back.
to the Masters.
Tiger Woods.
86 Masters, y'all. He finally came back.
Tiger
What's that
Woods
say?
is back, and he was not wearing Nikes.
What is foot joy?
Rocking them foot joys.
Foot joys, man.
Because Nike has not been able to find a foot.
That
a
ain't
shoe
them Ralphs, boy. Whoa. What are those?
They said Nike can't find can't get a shoe done that stabilizes
But he's
his
smart.
foot.
Peep this. He also announced that he will be competing in the Open Championship in July. I bet you're gonna be in Nikes in July
Oh, for sure. Nike gonna get it
with
done.
a big bag.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
smart.
Them look like some biscuits, bro. God. You know
Nah,
what they
but
remind you of?
But
When
it's
kids-
good. It's just good for the game, though, to see Tiger back.
Look, them look like them first walkers. You know what the baby used to wear?
Stride rights. That's them stride rights.
Hey, you think everything he been
Oh!
through? Remember the
one
car
that teach you how
accident?
to walk.
He said
Oh.
the hard bottom stride rights.
Oh, these look
Yeah.
terrible. Whoa.
All right, that
But
is that
anyway, he
is
shot a 6/78, only tied for 47th place. So go Tiger.
not his
We
best,
happy to see
but
him
we
back.
happy to see
Okay.
him back.
That's right.
Hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. We'll see y'all next week.
Exactly.